Elizabeth CAZCO says she is worried about her children's future. Life has become harder in the last year in the province of Buenos Aires. Inflation and unemployment, she says, are hurting her children's chances of a better life.
There is no work. I have 4 children. They need milk and I cannot afford it. My husband cannot find work and he has to sell what he can on the streets.
These are just some of the over 5 million poor children that live in Argentina. Over 1 million more can barely cover their basic needs, says a report by UNICEF.
What we make on one day, we spend it. We can only cook once a day. We have to pick whether it's lunch or dinner. The other meal is leftovers.
8 years ago, during the administration of former President Cristina Kirchner, the government launched a program known as the Universal Child Allowance, which is a subsidy per child for poor families. It was later on extended for pregnant women. But even though cash handouts programs have helped millions of people in this country survive, they have not been enough to lift them out of poverty.
That's why the government is hoping to assist children here since early childhood, providing food and basic services in schools and free daycare centers. Buenos Aires Minister of Social Development says it will take years to break the cycle of endemic poverty in the province.
What we need to break is the inherited poverty from one generation to another. Fundamentally, education is key. It's what allows social development and the support from the state. But it's not only income we're worried about, it's also infrastructure. We need to give basic access to better roads, buildings, health, and education.
Since taking office, President Mauricio Macri has taken measures to get the economy out of recession. It is now struggling to control inflation and layoffs. It is also desperately seeking foreign investment. But on the streets, people say they cannot afford to wait.
My daughter has no work. My son has no work. The other one studied and has no work. The president takes away instead of giving.
Argentina is among the world's top food exporters, but millions of children are facing hardship and undernourishment every day. The challenge for the new leadership is to succeed where everyone else has failed. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires.